Alright, so there's a door there. The thieves have double teamed it. It seems like it's fine.
We hit him some extra activity. He thinks it looks pretty good too.
Actually, it turns you into a woman. It turns you into a man that was born into a woman's body.
Alright, so let's go on the door. It's sitting there.
Is it unlocked?
Boom! Yes, it is. You're gonna give it a kick. Give it a roll. You're trying to see if it's locked. He just kicks past your face and jams his knee really hard. Takes 2 points of damage.
Just open it.
I tried to open it, but let me show you how it's done. Yep.
You give it a kick?
Yep.
Alright, blows open.
I had really good one.
Yeah. All you really need to do is turn the handle and it opened, but that's okay.
It's called a handle.
This is easy.
No, really, it isn't.
More fun, not easier.
This way you don't have to.
I got a low intelligence. What's your excuse?
I have my hands full, my shield, and my bowling staff. That's right.
Okay, the door flies open. There, you hear sort of soft murmurs as you kick the door open. There is what looks like some sort of fey creature. It has human coloration to the skin, but they're basically lifted up to the ceiling. There are ropes coming out of the corners of the rooms. So basically, the ropes are like 10 feet long. The creature looks like it's been cut lots of times. You can see scars where squares are.
Or pieces of strips of flesh have been removed?
Yes, and the head is sort of hanging down. There's some drool coming out of its mouth. It has very sharp ears, upswept eyebrows, very narrow eyes, and its eyes are closed.
I want full size missing earring or something. See if there's like a hole in the ear or something.
If it did have a piercing, it seems like it's been cut and has grown back its own skin many, many times.
How big is this stuff?
It's probably about 3.5 feet tall.
Put it out of his misery.
It's very skinny. It looks like anorexic.
Calm down.
Sacrifice.
You're no fun.
2 stars.
Can you do anything for it? Says Bronca.
I'm gonna cut it down.
You gonna move up to it and try to cut one of the ropes?
Yeah.
Okay. You move up and How do you want to cut the ropes?
How high are they?
They're about 14 feet tall. All the ceilings are about, I think I said 14 feet tall. So.
Hold on, we'll get some people under it to kind of help it down so he doesn't cut it and it just falls to the ground. How high is it suspended up in the air?
If the ceiling is 14 foot, it's probably about 12 foot in the air.
Oh, crap.
It's basically like, winched up there, sort of.
Yeah.
Is there a mechanism on the ground or something?
If you look, it's like, in the corners, it looks like the ropes are tied down in the corners of the floor.
Okay.
So up, pulleys.
So we want to get one on each one and just...
Yeah.
And Thimble will be ready.
With sacrificial daggers face up. Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't kill it. You killed it. It killed itself by being lowered out of the way.
It shouldn't have landed on my dagger.
Alright. So we'll try to lower the...
it was suicidal. It told me to kill it.
Go get on one of the pulleys and lower it down.
This is the slow suicidal path where you cut patches of skin off yourself. What's that?
Grunkle, get on one rope, lower it down.
Okay.
Somebody does the other side.
Basilius will grab a rope. Metham will be ready to help heal the creature.
I'll grab a rope.
Yeah, it's hard to go grab the fourth one.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room or in the ties for the rope and the fake creature? Blood all over the ground. It's a cutter.
No, you don't really see anything else. Looks like it seems like this thing is a skin graft producer or whatever you want to call it. So you lower him down. He'll sort of like his eyes will open, kind of flutter a little bit. His eyes are like really, really green. Like almost the entire eye just has this giant green eye inside of it.
I'll offer him water, see if he wants some.
If you give him water, he'll gladly accept it. You'll notice that his tongue's been removed. And another thing you'll notice too, now he's on the ground, he has like shards of glass shoved under all his fingernails.
Ooh. Heal it. You got a potion to cure serious wounds.
The wizard or the clerics think he like, in game terms, has like 1 hit point. Like it seems like they bring him to the edge of death and then just keep doing this to him.
I'll ask you, did the gnome do this to you? Blink once for yes, 2 for no.
He blinks once, so you think that the gnome did this, and he sort of he's trying to drink, and the water's coming out of his mouth.
All right. I'm gonna give him one of my cure light potions.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll kind of hold his head so that the potion will actually go down.
Okay.
Well, you'll be happy to know the gnome is dead.
His eyes kind of close. He looks relieved.
Pounded chopped up into little bits.
We shoved him in the desk and just threw him away.
Yeah, stuck him with this dagger right here.
He smiles. He'll start pulling the glass out from under his fingers.
Did he capture you from in here or outside?
He says in here with his fingers. At least that's what you assume it means.
What are you doing living in this dungeon?
Adventurer? Just lived here? Shelter?
How long were you hanging?
Yeah.
He points at your piercing.
Is it bad?
He points at the water thing and he dumps some water out in his hand. And he does this little walking motion on the water.
Oh, go try it. Go walk in that pond.
You guys think, after you can kind of see him, he's kind of standing up a little bit. He looks like a Nixie, some sort of water fae.
All right.
Feeling better?
People?
Yeah. He kind of nods yes.
Move back in the gnome movement too. We can take him back to town.
Did you?
Everybody give me a spot check. Just we need a 1 on D6.
I got a 2.
I got a 2.
2 ones.
Nope.
2 1s, okay. It looks like he's been cut here in the past all the way around his neck.
That looked pretty gruesome. They cut your head off?
He basically tells you to keep the ring in, and he will. He points back like behind you guys where the mushroom. Oh, that's right. He's not there yet. Yeah, so towards the mushroom area.
Back to that pool.
He wants to. He looks like he's trying to get around you guys.
Okay. Well, if you want to go back that way, let us go with you. There's dangers back here.
Depending, I'm picturing you guys just kind of sitting the way you're standing, and you see his eyes kind of darting in between. Like there's more space between you and him, so he seems like he's moving in that direction. He's trying to get around you guys.
Do you need to get to water? He's a water spirit. He needs to go to
Ooh,
water.
that's not good. We dumped the dead gnomes in there.
He seems like he's pushing past you at this point.
Okay.
Let him go.
Okay. We'll go with you. Just make sure you stay safe.
Okay.
That's why he had the wing, is because if he has the wing, he can't get in the water. He'll be on top of the water.
All right, so you guys let him go.
Yeah, we follow him.
We follow him, but yeah.
How close do you follow him?
I'm staying with him.
Right next to him.
Probably stupid.
All right, we stay right next to him. As soon as he crosses the threshold of that room, his head rips off of his body, and wings kind of come out from his throat, and his body kind of flumps down to the ground, and the head flies into the mushroom area.
Into the mushroom room.
Yeah, because it's like I said, the threshold between the room he was in and the mushroom room, his head, as soon as he crosses that threshold, the head just explodes out of the throat, and wings kind of come out from the bottom, and the black, slimy wings, and it's just spraying.
Oh, so the head is flying and the body.
The body flops to the ground. Yeah.
Hey, you lost your body here.
Where's he go?
Hammer.
It doesn't glow. It flies in the direction of this room. So it's flying down this way.
Let's go find out. We'll go follow.
Okay. Let's see here.
That was nasty.
I kind of nudged the body to see if anything else is going to come popping out.
It looks like a body.
I'll check and see if it has anything on it. I doubt it will.
No.
I don't think that's supposed to happen, is it? It's hanging there. I don't believe that's quite natural.
I'm
That's
no
it.
healer, but that don't look like
If you guys run, you can keep up with it. It's flying pretty fast.
Alright.
Yeah.
It looks like you get the feeling it's flying towards the way down.
We'll make haste and see what happens to it when it flies in there and goes down that way. See if anything weird happens.
Okay. If you keep up with it, you're running. You get to the sort of well thing. The face's eyes open up, and it flies down. Past.
Stop it.
Yeah. I don't
We're going to go down the ladder after?
Shoot it.
I'd be in the back.
We'll wait until it attacks us later.
Yeah, we'll kill it then.
It may help us out eventually.
Yeah, I'll stick it in then.
But it might have fun then.
Do you guys go back to where you were?
I'll stick them
Yeah,
too.
sure.
You'll see the body has gotten up, and its hands are kind of feeling out, and it's wandering around in the mushroom sort of forest area.
Well, if it grew its flesh back, maybe we'll grow its head back. So the body still looks like a water nymph type creature?
Yeah. Well, the head did too. But
Oh, maybe that was
until it grew evil wings out of its throat.
Maybe that was a special creature
Yeah, and
on its head.
it seems like it's moving in the right direction to get back to that pool.
We'll guide it back to the pool.
How do you guide it?
Uh,
Like walking like this?
Take his hand.
just behind it and kind of guide it in the right direction. From behind.
It'll tap your hand wherever you touch it, and then it'll keep doing that.
Just keep guiding it.
Whenever its feet touch the pool, it sort of shudders, and then it'll tap your hand again, and it'll dive into the pool.
We'll pull the desk out.
Yeah.
Well, the pool's pretty deep, remember?
That's all right.
I'll put one of my. I'll
It's
try
got
to
two
step
dead bodies in
on
it,
the-
so I'm not going to let the dead bodies defile the water. So Grunka goes in to pull the desk out.
Okay.
Scare a rope to
It takes
it.
a little while, but you managed to pull the desk
I'll
out.
put my foot out and try to step on the water and see if anything special happens.
And the plant critter we killed.
You step on top of the water and you don't sink.
Ooh. I just put both feet out.
Dance a little jig.
Dance a little jig.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Fall
stand
on
on
your
top of the
face and
water.
see what happens. See if you hang upside down, head first. She'll pull the carcass of that tentacled plant creature out as well.
Well, I think you guys already did. It was
We dug
pretty
in
much
the
up on
water.
the shore.
Well, just make sure everything's up out of there. So it's not.
Oh.
We're gonna fall off. Like up a
Actually,
bridge.
she'll drag it. She'll drag it.
And he'll die.
She'll actually drag.
He yanks the ring out of his nose.
But it's still in his hand.
I did slap.
It's a good thing he didn't get it somewhere else. Then.
She'll actually drag that carcass through that small room into the
You'll
mushroom
see
room.
the headless figure kind of come up out of the water and just sort of swim around.
Yeah, they're breathing.
10.
She'll drag that into the mushroom room.
Oh, if you ask how's it breathing, you will see gills on the side of its throat that kind of open up.
Hopefully it grows its head back.
I try to do like a handstand in the water, see if I stand there.
You break dancing?
Doing the worm.
Dude walking across the water.
If you
I'm just gonna see if I walk and put my hands in the water, if I still stay up.
you seem to think it depends on what you want. If you think I want to put my hand in the water, put your hand in the water. If you think I want to stand on the water, you can't. You can't put your hand in the water.
I'll go to like a shallow call with a pole, and just like, okay, I want to sink.
And you sink.
Okay. So the wood stays.
So it seems you have to like turn it on or turn it off with your mind.
Snap on. Snap
A clapper.
He's walking across the lake, and we're like,
Shouldn't have told us that, you dumbass.
Clap on. Clap on. Clap on. Clap on.
Then under the water, he can't clap loud enough to set it off. She'll drag any carcasses into the mushroom room.
Okay.
That way they're not like decomposing and dripping ooze into the water.
Okay.
Whereas out here,
For a headless thing, you get the feeling it's happy.
and we released Overkill's mascot into the Labyrinth.
Yes.
Well,
Flying head, look out.
I guess we did a good thing there.
Maybe.
Let's go check. Let's go.
60-40?
Or, I don't know, 75-25? I don't know how you want to look at what percentage a head is. I don't know.
Alright, so we go back to the mushroom room.
We go back to
the
the
mushrooms are swinging and swaying back and forth. I'll try to mimic the movement and see if they seem to react.
You gonna dance, the mushroom dance?
Yeah.
Say versus death.
Everybody by his hand got grossed out by his dancing.
Nothing seems to happen.
But you can't move your feet now.
If you guys wander around enough, you will see cuttings in the mushrooms. Like, it looks like something every once in a while comes and cuts a chunk off. I don't know. Possible food source?
Yeah. There's a room south of the torture room that we didn't check out yet,
Yep.
according to this map.
So we'll go into the little one and then down that short hall into that even smaller chamber.
Okay. Who's going first? Who's doing what?
Is there a door?
There is a doorway into a small hallway.
Thimble will search. Not trapped.
I succeeded.
Okay, alright. You do not think it's trapped, and it's not locked.
Good job. See, that's the way you do it. Then. See,
Alright,
so you keep that in mind.
it's not trapped and not locked. Let's open it instead of kicking it open and hurting ourselves.
Open the door.
Hey, it opens. How about that? There is the small hallway. It's been carpeted with skin grafts.
Ew.
Like square tiles of skin.
It will put the lotion on.
Yes.
Making himself a gas suit out of real good.
The walls look like they've been painted in blood. And the ceiling seems like it's been covered in chunks of hair.
Yeah.
It seemed like they've been... It almost looks like he kept taking cuts off the thing's head and nailing it to the ceiling. There's little nails, like rusted nails on the top of the ceiling.
Next on TLC.
Hey, he must have had some Rogaine or something. I don't know, because he had hair on his head when you guys released the evil thing.
Alright. Is there another door at the end of the hall?
Yes, there is.
Alright, I'm tapping on the floor with this.
Okay, it's like hitting leather.
Yeah. It doesn't. Things don't start undulating or anything.
No, the skin doesn't become some horrible thing.
Okay, dagger. It doesn't bleed or anything, does it?
It does, actually. If you stick the skin, it'll bleed.
Does it react to it? I mean, does it like shimmer?
You stuck your knife in the skin on the ground, and it bled. It's almost like if you stabbed your arm, it bleeds the same way. Except it pulls up on the floor.
Hey guys,
Do we really need to go down and check that little room?
Or something there.
Do we really need to go down and check that little room?
Please, I'm having nightmares. Please don't.
What do you mean? I think it's pretty cool. I'll go check it out.
Now, what's our Stinky doing
Stinky,
here?
Stinky, what the hell?
Oh, that's right. Stinky will appear and start sniffing blood off the floor, off the skin graft. And then it'll start... That's right, yes. It looks like it's trying to shove a piece of skin up its nose, but that doesn't really seem to work.
Oh, it snorts it, that's right.
Yeah. That's the only way he can ingest things.
Stinky.
Take its claws.
If he starts doing that, the floor will envelop it. Stinky gets, like, enveloped by skin, and it starts rolling up down the hallway.
Thimble runs after him, try and grab him and stop it.
Okay. Roll under Dex to see if you can get it, because it's rolling up pretty quickly.
I got 8 under.
Okay. So the rolling up skin is going on, and you manage to grab onto it.
It silly is jumping.
So you basically have to unroll. It's like a carpet rolling up down the hallway. Okay, as you guys are rolling that, the rest of the skin lifts up like this and flops down, or tries to flop down over your head. Give me, depending on what you want to do. Do you want to stay there, or do you want to jump away?
I stay there. I
stay
think
there?
I can cut my way through it.
Do you want to stay there or jump away?
I have less faith that we'll be able to cut out of it, so I jump away.
Okay, roll under Dex, or you have to roll under Strength to avoid being crumpled by the skin.
13 under.
Okay.
Did not roll under Dex.
Okay, so he tries to jump out of the way, and the skin kind of lands on top of him, and the edges curl up. And so he's like over here, and while that's happening, you see like his head and shoulders, and you just see like a knife dagger kind of sticking up through it. And that's what's going on. So what does everyone else do as this is going on?
I'm gonna go we'll take a bone and take his torch and start trying to like burn the skin.
It's gonna burn the skin?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna smell good. Alright, so you're burning the skin.
I can't smell it. My nose is destroyed on my character.
Oh, that's right.
Where'd you put your nose ring?
What did you put your nose ring in?
Oh yeah.
It's banging the flat.
Yeah.
So the nose ring is in the top of your nose?
Yeah.
It's what's left. Isn't it?
but like it might be like below your nose, like in your cheek, like your lip.
I just remember that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're noseless and you have a bull ring. You're pretty. All right. All right. So you're burning the skin. George, do you want to do anything with this?
Okay, so is there still where the skin is flapped up? Is there now a rock there?
There is cobblestone, like everywhere else. So Stinky, the Quasidine is rolled up. He's trying to unroll it. He's sticking stuff through. He's trying to get out of the way, and it's kind of enveloped him.
I try to shoot with an arrow. Do I think I'm going to hit the people in it? Is there like a space? Is it large enough surrounding I can?
There's plenty of room to not hit them. You'll see a bulge where he is supposed to be. You'll see us like kind of him standing up, and you'll see this. You guys on the outside will see the skin stretching to try to envelop them the rest of the way.
I'm going to try shooting some of the skin and spots where they're not.
Okay. That's fairly easy. All right, you clank off the walls. So you're burning it.
Roll a 1.
Let's roll like a d6.
Circle on this.
5.
Okay, so he burns a hole through the skin where you burned it.
Well, first thing, look at the hammer.
The hammer is actually not glowing.
Not as dead.
So I bet you try to jump away. You probably landed on your stomach. You got your weapon out. It's enveloping you over the back. Once you roll strength again, try to get out. And what do you want to do?
I'm going to try and position the foot on one side, my feet on each side of Stinky, so it doesn't keep rolling up over him.
Okay, so basically it's rolling up two ways. If you want to try to
arm up to
brace.
Yep, and then the dagger.
And you try to cut down through.
That's what I was going in.
Oh, so there's a hole close to you.
Okay, and my cleric's helping. Once you realize it's not undead, gonna try to help yank the boss out.
Okay, so reach through the hole that he burned and try to bring you out. So you're gonna be like birthed here. Okay.
And Grunka's gonna try and slash
first
where there's no bulge of somebody in.
Okay, do some attack rolls.
All right, so my fighter makes the strength check by 8.
Okay. So he reaches in, grabs you, and just tugs.
And the cleric makes it by 5.
Okay, so you come, like it rips the skin, you come out, you got some blood on you, but you manage to escape.
AC 6?
Yeah, that's plenty.
10 damage.
Okay.
And then
you're like slashing it, cutting it, like you're cutting carpet, right?
Yeah. And then Thimble.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
20 total.
Oh, that's plenty good. Yeah, just roll some damage.
Plus the dagger. That's 4 plus the dagger.
Okay, the skin will stop moving and lay on top of you like a wet blanket.
Ooh. Flesh blanket.
Cut it out
like a meat dress.
coat.
It is like a meat dress, yes. You can make, a
Well,
Nixie leather. Nixie leather blanket. That's basically what it
Did I
is.
get another star by my sacrificial dagger?
Did he use that dagger?
Yeah, because he was.
Yeah, he does actually.
5 because it was 5 pieces of skin.
Yeah. I killed 1,200 pieces of skin. 1,200 stars.
And he disappears.
5 billion skin cells.
And I just keep cutting down until he gets a hole, and then start unrolling Stinky.
Okay, eventually Stinky will come out. Stinky's face is covered in blood. It looks like while he was rolled up, he was biting and drinking.
Good boy, good boy. Fighting to the last.
Or maybe he was trying to rip himself out, but he couldn't help himself.
That's all right.
You don't know.
As long as the result's the same. Nice. We'll roll that flesh blanket up and throw it in with the mushrooms for compost.
Yep. Roll out the skin something.
Okay, I never remember the surprise roll. Is it a 1 and 2, and then you're surprised? I think that's how that works.
Surprise, 1 to 2 on a D6.
Okay, everybody give me a surprise roll. If you get a 1 or 2, that's bad for you.
Oh. Grumpy is surprised.
I'm surprised.
Temple is not.
The only time I rolled a 1 on that test time.
I am not surprised.
I am
I am not surprised.
Okay,
Sir
those.
is surprised, and Targ is not, but we're still just standing in that room.
Yeah, you're basically in the hallway. Okay, those that are not surprised, you get to go. We're gonna roll initiative. The door is going to
Who's up on a niche?
fly open. See, I got 2. 4. Okay, door flies open. There is a kobold. It looks like he is casting a spell. So those that are not surprised can do something and can interrupt that spell.
Stab. Hammer.
Okay.
Sacrificial dagger.
Punt kick.
What's that?
Punt
Punt to the nuts.
to the nuts.
He's a kobold, I mean, it won't be that fun.
Since
That big.
Targ and Seer didn't even enter that hallway yet, Targ is getting out of the blast radius. Shooting down the hallway.
Okay.
And we're still in the torture room.
Okay.
So
My arrow goes clean off the ceiling.
Pull off the skin of the shield.
It's AC 6. To make it easier.
I hit the AC 12 without the dagger.
AC 12.
Both my guys
It's a
missed.
+6 dagger.
Did you miss? Did anybody else?
I missed.
You missed as well. Everybody missed.
Big whiff.
Oh, thanks, Ed.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought someone was going to hit him. I better actually figure out which one is casting. I expect him to die a horrible death. Oops, my bad.
He lived?
He
I
lived?
can roll my
Oh,
attack if
shit.
you like. You're actually.
He kills himself because he expected to die.
I'll put it this way: if he was undead, my clear hit.
Let's see.
He's an undead kobold.
Who is all in the room? Let's see how many targets I have.
Back to hall.
You're out. Both your characters are out of the way, right?
but yeah, we were out of the. Well, Seer wasn't able to act yet. But
I was holding skin.
I'm thinking
Everybody but the ones that said they left,
Probably
right?
10 feet in the hallway.
Which was just you, right?
Yeah, my two guys never came into that
Bennett,
room.
you're-
You guys took care of the
That's right.
flesh before I ever got around to doing anything. So I
okay.
got stayed.
Let's see here. Give me a save versus spell.
No.
He missed it by a nose.
Missed it by a nose, eh?
But I'm a bunch.
Okay, you take 4 damage.
Teamwork, save me. Thank you.
Okay. What you see is flaming rats fly out of his hand and land on you, and they're chewing at you and biting you at the same time.
I can't take my nose off.
Always look at the bright side, I guess.
Flaming flying rats are coming at you.
Maybe we should save them. They can make a good white sauce.
Okay, it's your guys' go after that.
Oh,
Just actually, I guess. Yeah, initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, we do an initiative.
Yeah,
because
we'll do this.
Not everybody.
Everybody gets to do this time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that was a surprise round. I got 3.
Oh, we just going around the table?
Yeah.
6.
Okay, you guys first.
Seer, arrow.
Give me an attack. Yeah, AC 6. Ooh, natural 20.
So 2d8 plus. So that's 12.
12. Wow. Okay. 12. Arrow right to the throat. The thing sprays blood on the wall and falls on the ground.
You couldn't do that earlier?